real superheroes. I stand at the crossroads of my soul, shaped by dreams of heroes and the quiet weight of life's trials. My heart has always belonged to the fantastical realms of starships slicing through cosmic voids, swords clashing in enchanted forests, and gods wielding thunder as if it were a lover's touch. I've lingered in the glow of stories where mortals rise to impossible feats, their powers a beacon of justice and hope. Yet as I trace the lines of my own existence, I see a deeper truth. The hero I once idolized is not the one who wields divine might, but the one who walks humbly, heart open, through a world that often feels like a storm without end. I've dreamed of being more than human, of healing with a touch, banishing darkness with a word, or commanding the heavens themselves. I've admired those who, in tales, reshape worlds with their strength, their courage a supernova in the dark. But life has taught me that this longing for godlike power can blind us to the quieter courage that burns closer to home. The world doesn't need another demigod. It needs souls who see the unseen, who give without expectation, who love despite their own scars. I know the sting of striving and falling short. I carry the weight of 2 degrees, years of labor, and skills forged in the crucible of experience. Yet the world often looks past me. I've sent countless resumes into the void, stood in the shadow of systems that favor connection over merit. I am not alone. There are others whose dreams gather dust, whose efforts are met with silence, not for lack of trying, but for lack of chance. In this shared struggle, I've learned that true strength lies not in what we achieve for ourselves, but in what we offer others, even when our own hands tremble. The world is quick to judge, to dismiss the weary with a cold, go get a job, as if effort alone could part the seas of circumstance. Those who speak such words often miss the invisible currents, the unseen forces that lift some and press others down, the quiet battles that shape who rises and who merely endures. They forget that no one stands alone, that even their own victories rest on unseen hands. I've seen the arrogance of those who claim their wealth as their own, blind to the grace that carried them. I've seen the hypocrisy of those who wear virtue like a cloak, but turn from the suffering at their feet. Yet I hold fast to a deeper law, a rhythm that binds us all, a truth that whispers. The good we do returns to us, like a river finding its way home. True heroism lies in the small steadfast acts, the coin pressed into a stranger's palm to cover a shortfall, the ear lent to a weary heart, the choice to stand with someone in their darkness, even when your own light flickers. These are the deeds that reshape the world, not through force, but through love. I've learned that strength is humility, the courage to see another's weakness and step closer, not turn away. It's the will to give when you have little, to love when you're worn, to hope when the world seems to conspire against it. I've known despair when the weight of unfulfilled dreams threatened to drown me. But I've also known grace, a kind word, a small act of generosity, reminding me that we are all woven into the same tapestry, that no one is an island in the vast sea of existence. Be a hero is to see the divine in every soul, to know that each person carries their own burdens and their own light. It's to understand that the world is not a battlefield of winners and losers, but a shared journey where every act of compassion strengthens us all. I've let go of pride, the need to be seen as great, and instead seek the good in the quiet moments of connection. The power to heal, to uplift, to transform lies not in supernatural might, but in the choice to care. I walk this path as a human, flawed, striving, awake to the truth that we are part of something greater. The stories I loved still spark my imagination, but they no longer define me. I no longer seek to be the hero of legend, but the one who shows up, who gives what they can, who loves without condition. For in this lies the deepest truth I've found. The good we do, the love we share, the hope we nurture, these are the forces that endure, that return to us, that make us whole. And in this I find my purpose, to live not for myself alone, but for the world that holds us all.